What's going on out there in YouTube land? This is Love Them Knives channel. What do you think? We got another SRM in the studio. This is interesting. SRM, man, they're doing some stuff. And I'll tell you what, there's going to be more to know after the Atlanta Blade Show this year. They said they're going to get the fancy dancy stuff out there with titanium and then some real, I can't remember if it's Damasteel or Chad Nichols Damascus. I think it's Damasteel. So they're going to have like real Damasteel from Sweden, whatever. And on titanium that are, you know, different variety of ano and whatever. Those look crazy cool. Love the patterns of Damasteel and stuff. They're not going to be this price, okay? This is the Enso, A-N-S-O, Enso. That's how I'm pronouncing it. And this one is kind of cool because look at it. I mean, look at how rounded this is. Look at the design situation here. The wire clip will go either right hand or left. And then for those of you who can't get enough of under 3-inch blades, this is another answer to your dreams. It really is. And I'm being a bit facetious there. But hey, now I'm gonna have some big ass monsters here next week. So hold on to your depends. And because it's coming your way, buddy. And yeah, another under sub 3. And then not quite even 7 inches, 6 7/8 at 17.5 centimeters. So what do we got? 75 millimeter blade length. That's what it is. And it's 14C28N. If I can get right here, you can see it, Sandvik. It's the 131 MGT, but really it's the Enso. Or the Enso. I'm sorry. E-N-S-O. Enso. So I don't know if it's Enso like Zio, Enzo, or Enso, whatever, but it's called 131 MGT. Overall length, 6.95 inches, and the blade material Sandvik, and 2.88 inch blade, bead blast G10, ceramic bearings. It's a liner log front flipper, and join their loyalty program. Why don't you? Can you afford $34.95? Yes, you can. You can get black. You can get the ivory. I think the ivory is really cool looking. Don't you? You could take these scales out and dye them about any color you wanted. But you know what? Just that ivory is nice, isn't it? And a front flipper. And you know, the size that it is, it's so easy to front flip. It is because the shorter blades that are front flippers, until they get too short. But this size in particular, so easy to flick. Kind of like the Kaiser Feist and stuff. You know, it's just one of those. And so this really kicks open nicely. When I first got it, it didn't drop like this, okay? So I did have to back this off a bit. But, I mean, it's still centered. It's nice. There's no blade play or anything. It was just wound up a little too tight, my friends. And it's a liner lock. And you know what? The lockup is pretty strong on this sucker, isn't it? It is 60, 70%. I mean, it's a full-on engaged all the way through. And then there's jimping along here. So it's easy to disengage. And so if you get it and yours won't drop like that, you know, it won't drop at all when you release that, then you need to, you know, just take your number 8 Torx and crack it. Just move it a little at a time and keep flicking it and it'll, yeah. So it's $35. It requires a little tuning when you get it, but, or maybe yours won't, who knows. But this is good looking, and it's lightweight and very non-corrosive at 14C. And let us grab a little piece of paper and just check the edge. Not too shabby. Although, you know what? I'm still enjoying this one. This I did a video of. This is a 258L. And this is in D2. And this is really inexpensive as well. And it is. I've had it sitting next to my chair because I've been using it. So this one is sharp as well. Still holding a good edge. We're working our way around the paper, aren't we? Woo, baby. Yes. It was really, really sharp out of the box, and it's still... I haven't, like, used it for months yet or anything, but I've been... Yeah, this is the one that's been sitting there. Stay ready for more, man. Of course, this has got the one where you pinch and you pull it out, and you can put it in this side right here. So it'll go right or left. So check this one out. I'll put the link to this video down below. But this one, this is way cool. Now, it's a bigger knife, too. See what I'm saying? So if you want a bigger knife, and I think this one is very transparent, by the way. And it is kind of, isn't it? But, yeah, I mean, so I just thought I'd pull it and set it here just to say, hey, we got SRMs, and I'm looking forward to seeing their booth in Atlanta because they're supposed to have those ones that I saw in Vegas in January of 2025, the ones with the Damascene steel and everything, they were pre-production. So they weren't out and they weren't for sale yet, but they were saying they should have them available in Atlanta. So I'm really looking forward to that. That would be a high-end SRM, but really nice. And this one is just a great looking design. It is. And it's $34.95. And very carryable, and it's really a solid lockup. Ergos are great, and I can get all my fingers on this, so there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, and the edge is just fine. You know, they're really made nicely. Yeah, so this is just another one that's a recent addition to the SRM lineup. Check them out. I mean, I'll give you the link to the SRM site so you can check that out as well, but also know that SRM is also sold on White Mountain Knives. White Mountain Knives, you know what I'm saying? And so, comes off my patch board, back on. But LTK, discount code for 10% off, and White Mountain doesn't charge tax or shipping currently. So, you know, if you could find this for $35 on White Mountain, then you get another 10% off and you don't have to pay shipping or tax. So that is pretty inexpensive for this little dog. And it really, does that look like a stonewash to you? It looks more like a bead blast to me on this. You got some jimping on top, but I really can't feel it. Okay, if I dig hard enough, yeah, I can kind of feel it. But yeah, not much. And like I said, there's a little jimping there. And then right here on the liner, the blade drops right away. Drops right into the handle. Blade to handle length is fine. Of course, the design flow is because of the front flipper here. And this really kicks open very nicely. No other way to open it. And you can't finger flick or anything. There's no thumb studs, so this is it. So if you just don't like front flipper knives, I guess it's not your knife. But if you like front flippers, this could be great. If you like smaller knives, this could be great. Very inexpensive. And I love the quality on SRM knives. You know, and I keep hearing from people going, you know, I've had one for 3, 4, 5 years, whatever, still going strong, etc., etc. And yeah, I've been talking about them for, I don't know. I mean, you can keep going back, but I've been doing the channel for 10 years, probably 7 years I've been talking about them. So, not bad at all. Love it. The weight. And let's just do that real quick. Bang. Under 3 ounces, 2.94 at 83 grams. So, Yes, that's nice. Kind of has an Asian kind of, almost like a Japanese tanto kind of roll thing there with the blade. The whole thing, right? Like a, what do they call the Japanese, shorter dagger type thing? That's what it looks like. And so, but it's folder. So the design, this is not new as far as the design goes. This is very reminiscent of some other Japanese-ish, types of designs, both done as a folder. Did Sog do one? Who was it? Whoever, but in the past. But this one being small, lightweight, easy to carry, reversible clip, but it's not the push and remove thing here. This is, you're going to have to take the screw out. You're going to have to pop that baby out and put it over there, okay? Other than that, there you go. And it comes in the box just like this. And let's kick this one open real quick so you can see what it looks like. And in here, it comes in the plastic. Then it has the SRM pouch. Ready for more. And if I had a recommendation for SRM, I know this is not a big deal, but I'd probably lose the ready for more. I think it's a little tough, culturally to reach across language barriers and make it sound as cool in English as it might sound in Chinese, but I think they're ready for more. I think I'm ready for less of that. But, I love their knives, all right? So, boom, right here. Love it. This is great. And it's interesting, they named this one. Some of them they haven't named, but Enso, E-N-S-O. That's what it is. That's the knife. Fit and finish is nice. They didn't skeletonize the liners, but they didn't need to. It's very lightweight. Feels good. Ergos are great. Check it out. Only $35. And you guys, stay sharp.